You gotta have someone saying, this matters. If it doesn't matter, don't build it. If you don't need information sharing going on, if you don't need to become more efficient and effective, don't do it. Because if you can't get organizational and senior leaders to say, this is important, it ain't gonna work. Build it, will they come? Probably not. You can establish a new community of practice. You can build a SharePoint, whatever. Will they participate? Nope. Not if you don't answer the secret interview. What's in it for me? Make it matter. That's up to the senior leaders. All right, let me take you to a presentation, a special presentation of one instantiation of this recipe. So I'm going to go through on the sides here. I've got the left side, and this, again, is against our standing problems. This is against our standing known needs. And so I motivate people to post here, and every artifact in there has a score. You get some credits for posting things out there. Everybody places a value score after they absorb what's in there. So now when I do a search, and I get those, I don't know how many queries back from my search, I know, well, I'm gonna probably go to that 5-star stuff first, ain't I? Yeah, probably.
What's the difference between score and value?
Basically, I'm trying to give you the idea that they're the same sort of thing. So I'm establishing a value, an economic value. So I'm going to have a total score. Here's its average score times the number of times it was accessed, sort of thing. So I'm going to tell you it's a 4-star thing, and oh, by the way, it's been accessed 20 times, so here's its total economic value. And then, of course, you can do monthlies and recently, anybody? No, it's had it. So you can do a whole life cycle of information this way. It's time to archive it. It doesn't have any current value. So this sort of thing can roll up from the individual artifact, individual person, to categories of things, to entire market. Entire market and how they're turning out. Let me take you over to the other side. So this is your typical repository over here on the left side. On the right side, what you have is what I have called knowledge and information challenges. These are, I need this particular thing. The one with the pretty pinstripes on it. It's like going to eBay and saying, yeah, I see all that's out there, but I want this one. Anybody out there got this one? That's what that is. This is describing your challenges, and you post them out there. And people, if they're registered, and they're registered as subject matter experts in that particular area, and they turn on their notifications, they'll get them. Otherwise, they're just posted out there, and people can browse them or search them. And again, if I'm getting responses back from those people, they're getting some sort of recognized point value back for those things. So I can enforce a reciprocity between people, between organizations. So you can't just take. You gotta give back, you gotta fill out your feedback. When you're filling out feedback, by the way, you are contributing to the knowledge of the community and the knowledge of the organization. You're giving stuff back. Now, right down here, Secret and Beauty, right? Top contributors on that right side. This is when you really made it understood when you get the Marine Corps guy to run positive her instead of you're her. You got through to them. You got the Marine Corps, and this is what they really understood. Because I said, the units with the highest contributions, maybe they get a unit citation award. And they go, yeah, they got it, they understood it. But when I showed them this, they go, yeah, see, we don't give out unit citation awards. I go, oh, I'm sorry, that's an Air Force currency then. You can't use that as your currency to drive the marketplace for the Marine Corps. They said, no. You just tell them how they can take the hill, what's being evaluated, and you show them right here. who's on top. So something as simple as recognition. Now this is obviously within this portal, community practice, whatever, however you created it and instantiated it. You've got to take these out at the end of the year, whatever, put in performance evaluation to say, hey, you know, so-and-so is contributing to, you know, joint staff knowledge or whatever the community is. All right, so here is the recommended books that I have. Wikinomics, E-Management Markets, yes, I did bring a copy of mine. It's up here. I've got some copies that are available. And like I said, We Are Smarter Than Me, Wikinomics, both in the same venue. Wikinomics, way more in depth, not as easy to read. We Are Smarter Than Me, 2 hours, lots of pretty pictures, keeps you captivated. If you'd like to explore a very simple demonstration, very simple, all I could afford, www.C4I Markets, go to the International Lessons Learned demo. I built that for them last summer. It basically explores this idea of collecting against, in this case, these are international lessons learned against, you know, military problem sets. So they want to get the best ideas against improvised explosive device best practices, for example. So there's some challenges out there that are posted and, you know, looking for responses. Demo only, non-attribution.
Okay, you ready for people to get a buzz up? We have 17 and a half minutes instead of 20, and your topics that you might want to talk about, but you're not strapped to those topics. Whatever is of interest to you in the area of knowledge sharing is open for discussion. We'll see you in 17 and a half minutes.
Tie it into your corporate white pages, corporate direction. You have an online corporate direction. Tie and sort of, this is what you want to do. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.